What's going on, people? TroopzTV, back again. Like our blood clot again. You know, hey, this thing here, yeah, is pissing me off, blood. I'm not gonna lie.
Fire alarm thing.
Bro, I've been trying to take out this smoke alarm for time, blood. It's not even like the thing's got batteries, bro. Like the thing's, bro, it's bugging out, blood.
You got to replace the batteries, blood. That's why it's doing that.
Nah, the batteries are calm, bro. After I replace it, blood, it's moving dumb, fam. You understand? It's moving like Ole, moving like Roberto Martinez. It's moving bare dumb, blood. You understand? Bare bottle job business going on with my smoke alarm right now, blood. Not even no smoking things going beep, 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 beep. You understand? But we are back again, people. Episode 93 of Back Again with Troopz. Yeah. And this fucker is back again, blood. You know, he's gonna be fucking like, out of nowhere, blood. I ain't gonna lie. Apologies to the
bro. You just gotta do it like Man United and just ignore all the alarm bells and keep it moving, fam. That's all you gotta do.
That's what it's gonna have to be, blood. You understand? But episode 93, presented by Heineken. Now you already know if your smoke alarm's doing madness in the autumn time, and you need some calmness in your life, blood. You need some balance. You need that A yeast with that crisp taste. Then Heineken is the only beer for your club, blood. You understand? Make sure you're over 21. Drink responsibly. Make sure you sort out your smoke alarms while you're at it as well. You get me? You can get it delivered to the crib. You can step to the shop. Whatever you want to do, blood. You get me? Big up Heineken every time, blood. Guni, it's only me and you again, blood. You understand? Like, it's looking like we kicked Zara off the fucking show, cuz.
Hey, Zar's gone MIA, man. If you can find Zar, let us know where he is, because we can't find Zar. Where is Zar? Put him on a milk bottle or something. I know Americans do that, innit? They're missing people.
I have to put a fucking tracker on that motherfucker.
Yeah, blood. Man.
I heard he's changed state. I heard he's not even in the same state as you, blood.
Hey, he's living life. He just forgot about us. That's it, man. He's just enjoying his life. He forgot about us. He said, fuck football. It's all about just living in it. And he just said, fuck them too. Let me just do my thing. Big up Zar, though.
You get me? Big up Zar every time. The Zimbabwean midget. You get me? I'm sure he would have had a lot to say on today's episode, blood. You get me? There's only one real thing to talk about today, blood. You get me? And that is Newcastle United FC.
Boy.
The sleeping giant has been awoken, blood. You understand? The sleeping giant has been awoken.
They saw got that ad of money.
You get me? Man's doing up Jim Jones. Like, hey, I
yeah, boy.
Blood, the Saudis have come in with 300 billion people. Not million, billion, blood. Like, recognize the amount of money this is, blood, yeah? This is more than every club combined.
Yes,
yeah?
ridiculous
If you add up everyone's money, yeah? Excuse me. These men still have more billions than all of us, blood. Stan Kroenke, yeah? This pussy-o, yeah? Because I put out something on Back Again, yeah? Of like the list of the top owners.
Yeah, I seen it. I seen the post still.
Stan Kroenke is 7th, bro. 7th.
How much piece does he have?
He has 6.88 billion. Yeah? Your man, the Russian, yeah? Man like Abramovich, mafia man, yeah? Them man, they have 9.68 billion. Yeah? Stan Kroenke has more money on show than PSG, blood. PSG have 6.5 billion.
That's mad.
And look how they behave, and look how we behave. Now do people understand why we lose our shit and all of this, blood? We are the 7th richest club in football, blood. In world football, bro. The only teams above us, Newcastle first, they have 320 billion now.
Yes, man.
Man City have 23.2 billion. Salzburg have 15.7 billion. Juve have 11 billion. Chelsea have 9.68 billion. And this one hit me. Like, this was like an RKO out of nowhere, blood. This was like an RKO out of nowhere, bro. LA Galaxy sits 6th.
Whoa.
The MLS, yeah? The MLS, yeah? Owner. Well, not MLS owner, like the MLS club, LA Galaxy, owner of their club, yeah, has 8.1 billion.
Ross.
It's a brother called Philip Anschwitz. Anschwitz? I think it's Anschwitz. Philip Anschutz. Anschwitz, I like. Anschwarz.
Something like that. I ain't even gonna try, blood. You get me?
You get me? But he has 8.1 billion, dog. And then obviously Kroenke has 6.8 billion. PSG have 6.5 on show. Inter have 6.2 billion. And then the Wolves owner has 5.2. 5.2 billion the Wolves man have, you know. Bro, what's your thoughts on that one, blood? Because for me, yeah, it's like
I thought
one they want.
I think for Newcastle it was about time, because we got to put respect on that club, because
Sleeping Giant.
That's what I mean. That's a club that sell out tickets every single week in, week out. And it's a proper fan base. And I've been saying for years, even there's this old guy that I talked to in the park. His name's George. We've been speaking about this for years. When is somebody going to take over Liverpool? The foundations are there for it to be great. They can return to where the Newcastle, sorry. The foundations are there for it to be great, to go back to what it once was when they was competing in the 90s with United and that. For those that are old enough to remember. So like for me, I'm actually happy for the club, obviously in the next coming years, because I don't think you're going to start seeing success and all the top players in the world come in one transfer window. It's going to be a process of building.
How long? Because Shearer's come out and Shearer said people should be excited, but believe that it is a process. It's not going to be an instant.
Yeah, because you got to understand first, because they've got to do things in stages. They have to close the gap. And by doing that, obviously, they've got to sign quality. You're not gonna, because look, people are thinking with this takeover they're gonna sign Neymar, Messi, but just like ridiculous, like FIFA kind of mentality. It's not gonna happen. They have to build stage by stage.
Yeah, it's not like when you lot. It's not like when you lot took over.
Yeah,
you were able to go and like.
There was no FFP then, innit? There was no FFP.
Not even the FMP. The position your club was in. Newcastle are in a position where they fight to stay in the league every year. Mike Ashley don't give a fuck. You get me? And their battle is to stay in the league every year. So they're not even competing for a UEFA Conference League place. They're not even competing for a top league finish place. Chelsea, when Abramovich came in, were competing for.
Yeah, we was hovering in and around, innit? Yeah.
You had the likes of Hasselbank, you had Gudjonsson, you had Lampard,
the bad boys, yeah.
Desai.
Desai and that man there, yeah.
You get me? And then you get me? That's how you was able to attract Makelele in your first window. You get me? You got couple man in that window. Then, when you got second in the league, we won the league. The next year, when Mourinho coming now, that's when you started Drogba. You went up to another level. Yeah. It ain't gonna be like that with Newcastle, because they're gonna have to. It's gonna be more like a Man City thing when they went out and got man like Alano, Job, Benjani. No respect to them man there. Craig Bellamy. It's gonna be that caliber of player they're attracting. Like Newcastle fans need to realize like. Haaland ain't gonna come next season.
That's what I'm saying. There's a transition that needs to happen. So you're gonna go for better players than you go for now. That's a definite. So the level of players you're gonna be looking at are gonna be better than you're seeing now, but it's still not gonna be the top table. So that's why I say going in like season after season, obviously depending also how well they do in the Prem and where they finish, then you're gonna start to see the build. If it's a successful project, right? Because that's just as important as the money. If you've got the manager who is going to actually start making finishes higher up the table, so you can meet the expectations of the players you want to attract, that's the right way that they're going to go, because they can have all this money and still have shit management, bro. And nobody's going to want to go to the club. It don't make no sense. You see what I'm saying? So I think the next thing they need to focus on is getting the right man on the job, paying him good to make him stay in the job, and build from there and focus on finishing higher up in the table so they can attract them stars they're looking for.
Obviously, Steve Bruce is not the man. We all know this, you understand?
Yeah, he's done out here.
Who is the man, no, blood? Because they had Rafa there. Rafa would have been perfect for this, blood.
Oh, 100%.
Rafa can play a style of football. Rafa has a philosophy. Rafa knows how to Rafa knows how to compete. Like, look what he's doing at Everton. Who's out? Like, what? Are they gonna go and get a head? Are they gonna go and get a Ten Hag? Are they gonna go? Are they actually gonna try and say? Because a lot of another thing is this. A lot of Italian man that I've spoken to, like shout out Marco, my brother. All them man there, they say to me, Conte is a man where if he has money and a project, then he will go in there. Do you think that a Conte would go to a Newcastle? Because with the money, but with the money, he could even, because he says he likes to build a project, but he likes to have the money and the backing. These men have the money beyond belief, plan.
Yeah.
And if they was to get like a manager of Conte's level, that's when I think maybe they could get 1-2 bad man. Not the whole team of bad man.
Yeah. They could get a couple. You know, like definitely. You're right.
Like when City got Robinho, the little fucker.
Yeah.
The fucking wrong.
He didn't even know he was going to Manchester City, though. He thought he was going to United.
No, I swear it was you, man.
No. He thought he was going to United. He didn't even know that was a Man City. I remember that story because, like, his agent said, "No, watch it." His agent said to him, Manchester are trying to sign you, because that's how they refer to the Manchester clubs in Brazil. Them times they said Manchester because all they thought about was Man United. Yeah, so they said, Manchester are trying to sign you, and he was like, boom, say nothing. He got there and he realized it was Man City. He didn't even know, bruv.
Yeah.
So that one there was the jammy one. Go back and read that story, bro. I remember that like it was yesterday.
Yeah. But with Newcastle, because they've had like the likes of Shearer, Asprilla, Ginola, it was a long time ago, but they've had one man there. Whereas City never had no bad man, ever.
Facts.
So the Robinho thing I get. But like I said, getting a Conte, do you think they would be able to get a Conte? What manager bracket are they looking at? Because what? Are they going to look at it and say like, all right, cool. We're going to get, we're going to get this manager in. He's going to be phase one. He's going to get to top half of the league. Then we're going to sack him. And then we're going to get the next man to get us to like Europa League. Then we're going to sack him. And then we're going to get the man that's going to get us Champions League competing. Do you think it's that kind of thing? Or is it, what do you...
I think...
But your club has been... You're the perfect man to speak on this. Because I'm not taking the piss, bro.
I hear you. It's a fact. It's a fact. No, I hear you.
You are the perfect man to speak on the situation. So, because you had a Ranieri, who was an all right man, but then you went and got a straight bad man.
We got Mourinho, Okay, so...
What do you think the best...
Well, if we're going with what's rumored out there, the strong rumor is that they're actually going for Frank Lampard. And in the position that they're in, I don't think that that's a bad position for Frank. He's going to be given, like, if rumors are true, he'll be given a very good budget to work with. I think his reputation with working with youth is quite underrated. I think he's done a very good job. But in terms of being that, but in terms of like being that manager to be competing for leagues and major trophies, he's not that guy. But to get it through, like what you were saying, which I thought was bang on, through phase one, I think he's the perfect manager to do that, to kind of start and build a little foundation for the next manager to come to achieve phase two sort of thing. So I agree with you on that. And that manager, and before I finish, actually, that manager might even be Rafa, bro. You never know, because Rafa and Newcastle fans, the Newcastle fans, they loved him. See what I'm saying? So that might be a thing where he can come back. I understand he's doing his thing at Everton. He's doing all right. But in this situation, with the history that they have and the money that Newcastle now have and the budget that they have, the job's going to look way more attractive to him. So I'd keep an eye on that on the next few seasons.
Who's the next club to get bought? Because I see this Qatari brother talking about Arsenal yesterday, the Qatari family. He was saying that Arsenal should be next now that Newcastle have been bought. There's like, do we even need to be bought? Because when I point out where Stan Kroenke is on that list, he has a lot of billions, bro, and he has enough to go and compete. But but it's compete, like.
There's one, but that's the thing. It's one thing having finances, because look, you lot had Usmanov. It's a very similar situation, but one doing it intentionally and the other one wasn't. You see what I'm saying? You can have all the finances, you can be the biggest Arab billionaire in the world, but if your mind ain't set to the project the way it should be, you're not going to get the results that you want. That's the issue. he's not investing the way he should into this club. Yes, he's giving you money in terms of transfer fees and that. But what about the background? What about the backroom staff? Why is it never changing football mentality? Why are there not more footballing brains on the board? It's little things like that. So they also have to hope that this consortium, this owner that's come in is going to do that as well. He's going to want to hire the right minds at the board to make this go on, because now you got the relationship in football where not everything is delegated to the manager no more. The manager has to work with the board to an extent, even when it comes down to signing players. It's not like Alex Ferguson when he said, I want this player, go and get him. These things have to now work. There's relationships now that are in between things. So they got to get those balances sweet.
It's as an Arsenal fan, just seeing that blood, like Newcastle fans deserve it as well, because Ashley's probably even worse than Kroenke, man.
Yeah, he was a tyrant, bro. When it comes to like the way he treated that club, it was disgraceful.
It was violation, like as Shearer said it in his interview. For the last 14 years, Newcastle fans have not been respected, have not been cared for, have not been treated right. I think they haven't won a trophy for over 60 years.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And the way he treated it as well, it was when the fans expressed their concerns, it felt like he would retaliate and do something back to even further, like make the situation worse. To sort of say, it's my club, there's nothing you can do about it. He was a horrible owner, man. Thank goodness that they got rid of him. For the sake of football and the sake of Newcastle Football Club, I'm happy he's gone.
Because the only time I heard Newcastle fans speak nicely of him was when they got relegated. They said he put in money to get them up first time, and he did get them up first time. But
why is that though? He want them parachute payments blatantly.
Yeah, that's what it is, bro. He wanted to get back up to get that Premier League money, and as soon as he got back up, he just said, "All right, fuck you lot." Yep, because he basically said his goal every year is to just stay in the Premier League.
You see?
You don't care where they finish, just as long as they stay in, because they get that same money year in, year out, and it keeps them ticking over year in, year out.
That's unacceptable.
It's a year in, year out. It's all about him, lad.
Mm-hmm. That's unacceptable. They need to go back to them times when they had the Andy Coles and the Alan Shearers and who was that other midfielder as well that they had a couple man in them teams. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Keep Gillespie and them, man. Yeah, bruv. Yeah, Newcastle, they deserve.
Les Ferdinand, Shearer.
Aspria, another legend. Les, another legend. Big up all of them, man, there. Yeah, Shaka, big goalkeeper as well, man.
Jay Given.
Hey, Newcastle, bro.
Laurent Robert.
Bear, man.
Bellamy was there as a youth, man. Des Hamilton.
It was a proper club, man.
Even Gina's the little pussy,
It was a proper club, man. So let's see what happens.
Newcastle. I remember growing up as a kid, and Newcastle were one of the teams I was wary of. They were one of the teams up there competing with us, like, because obviously when I was a kid, Arsenal were competing year in, year out.
Yeah.
So the things I would look out for would be like United, Liverpool, and Newcastle. They were the three. And then in '99, you lot started to come into it. Like, not into the title race, like, but you started to finish in the top in top four.
Yeah, FA Cup wins and stuff like that. Yeah.
You lot was a good cup team when I was a kid. You won a lot of cups, man. I'm not gonna lie. I remember as a youth, man, I remember always seeing Chelsea in a fucking final, man. Like, that's one thing I will say, man. You get me? But I remember Newcastle being that team, so it's nice to see them, you get me, have the chance to come back and be competitive, blood. And you understand? It looks like Tottenham, you get me, they will be replaced by Newcastle, because that's the next question, blood. Who's going to fall off out of this top 6, top 7? Because the big 6, the big 7, what? You got us, you got United, Liverpool, Tottenham, and now with the Leicester's in there as well. And then now with the money they got, you have to put Newcastle in there as well, blood. You got Everton in there; they're doing good things as well. You understand? You got Aston Villa floating about. You get me? Like, Premier League could turn very competitive, you know, in the next 3 years.
It's been doing that, bro.
And even more to the point where, like, you've got like 5 teams that could actually win the fucking league, blood.
Well, this is what I'm saying. It's been happening. It's been happening. You've been seeing over the years that teams are signing players where you're like, hang on a minute, how is he gone over there? And now that we're starting to see more and more of these signings, whether they even be loan players, and it's starting to become normal. Because even remember, before it was all about a top 4, there was none of this top 6 stuff. Yeah, I get it's more to do with like the marketing side of things and that, but it still shows that the competition in the Prem is growing and growing and growing. But it's good, healthy competition.
Because that's what it was. Back in the day, it was Super Sunday, the big 4, Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United.
There you go.
It was, blood. I remember that on Sky Sports on a Sunday. They do it 2 times a year. It would be, the first one would be like fucking early season, and then the second one would be like fucking April times.
Right.
Grand Slam Sunday is what they used to call it, blood. You get me? It's true still, because it's only since the UEFA Cup turned into the Europa League.
That's when we start seeing top 6
now.
Yeah.
And when it was the UEFA Cup, it was top 4.
Top 4.
Nothing else. As soon as the UEFA Cup changed into the Europa League, it's top 6 now. Because back in the day, winning the UEFA Cup wouldn't get you into the Champions League.
Yeah.
Winning the Europa League gets you back in the Champions League.
Yep.
Do you understand? So that whole tournament changing is the reason why.
I think that concept even made the tournament way more exciting as well. But although like I don't watch Europa like that unless my team's in it, but I think for there to be something to play for at the end of it made it just that bit better, to be honest.
Because the only team that really cared about it was fucking Emery, blood, when he was at Sevilla. No one else cared about it, blood. Literally, they were the only man. I remember one year they fucking won it. They got put into Champions League. They said, nah, we don't want to go there. We want to defend it again. And then we want to go in Champions League. And then they actually fucking defended it.
Yeah. On the bounce, back to back.
Bro, literally, the only team that cared about UEFA Cup was fucking Sevilla, fam. And Europa League, blood. But now, since the Champions League team's come into it, like, everyone cares, bro. You get me? If you get to that fight, if you have a bad league season and you end up in the Europa League, in the final, or in the final stages of it, bro, you got a chance to redeem your season, blood. You 100%. Lot have done it. United did it. You lot did it. We fucked it up 2 times. Your
whole summer changes, especially when you finish outside that top 4. Your transfer plans change like that. Boom. All right, we've won the Europa. We can go for our targets now.
Exactly, because your budget as well, blood. You understand?
Yep.
The budget increases on Champions League because you're like, okay, cool. Now we're going to get more money from winning this. You understand? So now we can actually go out and get the man we really want to go in and get. When you lose and you end up back in Europa, or you end up in UEFA Conference League now, what they got, or you end up fully out of Europe, it makes things a lot harder, blood. You saw that for us this year. We had to go for a more younger option, a more unknown option, a more taking a risk option, because we have the clout as a club, but our name has the clout, but on the pitch we have no clout right now. You understand? The cannon is busting blanks, blood. You get me? Form has improved in the league, but you get me? Right here now, the cannon is busting blanks, blood. You get me? But before we move on to the international fixtures, we had some international fixtures this midweek. I want to big up our sponsor. They came through last week. They're back again this week. Big up NetSuite. Now is the time to make the switch to NetSuite. It's the #1 financial system, because NetSuite gives you visibility and control of your financials, inventory, HR, e-commerce, and more. And it will probably even sort out your fucking smoke alarm, mate. It's everything you need to grow all in one place. Failing to switch to NetSuite will leave you stuck trying to make sense of your books while your competitors sprint ahead. 93% of surveyed businesses increased their visibility and control since switching to NetSuite. And right now, special blood clot financing is back again. NetSuite is offering a one-of-a-kind financing program only for those ready to switch today, not tomorrow, today. Yeah? So head to netsuite.com/troops right now. Get special financing at netsuite.com/troops. That's netsuite.com/troops. Did you catch any of the international games this midweek, bro?
Just the Belgium-France game. I'm not really too much into these international breaks and that, unless it's a proper tournament where we've got weeks dedicated to it. I'm not really into it, but I had to watch the Belgium-France game now.
Lukaku's goal was very, very good, blood. The way he let the ball run through his legs, spun Hernandez, Beyblade settings.
Sold everyone.
And then proceeded to put it top bins, blood. It was a great finish. I want to talk about Benzema, though. But before we move on to Benzema, a lot of people were like, the goal drought has ended for Lukaku. Do you think that goal will build his confidence and get him going when he comes back to Chelsea? Because, obviously, I was bantering you last week when I was saying Werner's the man now, rare tear. But Werner was doing the things for Chelsea before. You understand? The international break, you get me? And Lukaku didn't really look himself. Yesterday, he looked himself. You get me? Obviously, disappointing result for him. Belgium doing their best Tottenham impression. I don't know who's worse, blood. Tottenham, Martinez, or fucking Solskjaer, blood. It's just, I don't know, bro. It's like hat trick, bro. You get me? But do you think do you think that will kick him on?
Yeah, I mean, it could only be a positive. I don't think it was ever a confidence thing. I think it was just more of a case of just if you want to call it that, a bad day in the office. The quality is always there with Lukaku, and that's what we talk about with top quality players, is that even when they are in bad form, and Aubameyang is another example, when they're on a perceived bad run of form, you can't take them off, bro. You got to leave them there, because it's just, they're those players where in just a moment, it just comes back. And when it comes back, that's it. They can't stop scoring. So I don't really think it's a case of that. I've never been too worried with Rum.
He is a different striker. He is a different man. Like, the man that left United is not the man that is there now. You understand?
You can see
United was, boot cuts, Timberlands, rucksack on his back. This Donny here, he's got a little something about him. You have to make up Conte, you know.
Yeah. But Conte wanted him from Chelsea days. He wanted him ahead of Morata. So we always saw that there was something to build on with Lukaku. And then, like he said, like when he went to Inter and started playing under Conte, that's where he learned to be a proper striker. Because Conte actually said to him, in Italy, you don't get that many chances because obviously of the nature of the defending in Italy. So you might get 1 or 2 chances a game. So Conte put it in his mind that for every chance that you have, you've got to put it away. You have to put it away. So that's why you're seeing, like, when Lukaku's getting these chances, more times than none, he's finishing it or at least putting it on target. If he hits it off target, trust me, count the amount of shots off targets that he hits. It's not that many. You'll see the mentality is completely changed. And you can see, like, even down to his physique, the professionalism is all there now.
Another man who's world class. I think if we're both being honest, we'd probably say he is a better striker than Lukaku.
If you're talking Benzi, of course.
He was on the same pitch as him, carrying Benzema.
Bruv,
that finish, bro. Like, we had a conversation last week, I think it was, about Salah being is Salah the best player in the world. I completely forgot the run of form that Benzi has been on as well. Is Benzi the best, blood? Because I completely forgot. You understand? And then a man reminded me, and I was like, yeah, you're right, you know, blood. Like, because I watch Salah week in, week out.
That's the problem. Yeah.
And then when I go check on Benzi, I'm like, Benzi don't fall off, blood. And I rate Benzi. For me, he's the most disrespected striker in football, blood. You understand?
Yeah, definitely.
Like, all the man them rate him, but like the pundits, the way they disregard him, like when they talk about Lewandowski and Haaland, they never put Benzi in that bracket. And Benzi is in that fucking bracket, bro.
No, he is. He definitely is.
This man, you can't play at Real Madrid for that long. Yeah?
Over 10 years, you know.
Fucking striker for that many years, bro. Like, bro, he was part of one of the best front threes we have seen. Yeah? Him, Bale, and Ronaldo. It was an absolute mad. The amount of Champions League trophies this brother has won.
Yeah, it's a joke thing for him.
Like, who's the best player in the world right now? Him or Salah? Because I'll be straight with you, yeah? For me, them two are probably the best in the world at this moment in time.
What's Lewa saying, though? This is the scene.
Mbappe's lurking, though. And
then
so's Haaland.
Then where's Lewandowski as well? Because I can't never write that man off.
Yeah?
I can't never write him off, bro.
No. For me, Lewandowski's the best striker in the world. Yeah? He's the best in the world. Yeah? But right now, yeah?
On current form.
I'd rather have Benzema down the middle.
Nah, no way. I
I'd
can't
rather
even agree.
right now.
I can't. No.
No.
I can't. No. Ahead of Lewandowski. No.
Right? Listen to what I'm saying. Right now, yeah? I'd rather have Benzema, bro. He's playing like a man possessed, blood.
I can't knock you for it. I can't knock you for it. Nah, I can't knock you for it, but...
Lewandowski, look, Levin Gunski, yeah? But Gunzima, rude boy, yeah?
Yeah, he is. He's on smoke as well. I love that. I love that finish as well, yeah? Although people are trying to say, yeah, but he slipped. I don't care about the slip. It's everything he done before that.
The way he's gone left, and then he said, nah, that way,
bro.
dog.
He sold all of them.
Come on.
And they're not
dickens. One man shot.
We're talking about, yeah, man.
He said one man shot for fucking Rizla. He sent the other brother back to Madrid to get some paella. Bro, it was a madness, blood.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going, bro. In the comments, let us know, bro. Salah, Lewandowski, or Benzema. Them three you got, yeah? For me, I'm going Benzema, blood.
Like, I forgot Salah was in the conversation, fam. It's not even a disrespect to him, but he's a bad boy, bro. But I don't want to put him in there with them two. Because them two, for me, are more number 9s than him.
No, but I'm saying form, like, best in the world right now.
Oh, okay, yeah, I hear you.
They're probably the 3 that you can put in there, blood.
Undeniable, yeah.
Haaland's doing great things. Mbappe's doing great things, like the penalty as well. Redemption.
You got to put Haaland in there with them 3. You have to. At this point, you have to, bro.
Haaland is in there, but
yeah,
I think the 3 man right now doing the most work, I would say, is them 3. Lewandowski, Salah, and Benzema. I'd go Benzema, bro.
He's doing it club and country as well.
And he plays more difficult games than Salah. No disrespect to my African brothers. That is a walk in the park compared to playing a Belgium. Like, going and doing what he done against a Belgium, you understand? He's playing a higher level at international than Salah. You get me? I don't know, bro. For me, I'll go Ben. Salah plays in a more difficult league, week in, week out than Benzi.
Yeah.
We have to give Salah that. Salah plays in a more difficult league out of all 3 of them.
Definitely, I agree with that.
But I don't know. It's a dodgy one, man, because Salah's doing it for club and country as well. He's still doing it for Egypt. Obviously, Lewandowski's doing it for Poland. It's I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
And I think considering, because you got to give Benzi props as well, because considering what he came from with the history with the French squad,
yeah,
I'm not going to go too much into that. And then having to step in afterwards, and then the fans wanting Giroud to play and putting that pressure on him to be doing what he's doing, that all adds to it as well, man. You got to give him his props.
We have to go Benzema. Well, I'm going Benzema. What you saying? We saying Lewandowski.
I have to go with Lewandowski, fam. I have to. For me, it's a personal preference as well. He's just a different striker, bro. And like I said, to me, there's not a number 9 that's even close to him at the minute.
You close?
I don't think. Listen.
Yo, Mayu, don't be
hey,
you said about Benzema and I said the disrespect, and now you're doing it, you pussy.
No, it's not disrespect. Hey,
yeah, it is.
It's not. Lewandowski to me. Listen, Lewandowski to me. I respect him big time, bro. I got big respect for him. Yeah.
Dog.
Nah, it's gotta be Lewa. No, I'm still picking Lewa. Okay, I'm gonna go back and say that he's not miles better than Benzi. That's disrespect. They're both elite players. I'm gonna say that, but I prefer Lewandowski, fam.
Let us know in the comments, blood. You get me? Let us know who you're going for, blood. Are you going for Benzi? Are you going for Salah? Or are you going for Lewandowski, blood? Let us know, fam. You get me? Obviously, England are playing tomorrow. We go to Andorra. A win will take us completely through to the World Cup. We have a 4-point gap over our closest rivals, Albania. How are you feeling going into that game? For me, I'll tell you straight. For me, it's how many?
That's what I'm saying. I was just gonna start off by saying no disrespect if we got any Andorran viewers here, but like for me, it's like we could field our kids and still get 5 or 6, fam. You see what I'm saying? It's not even a disrespect. It's just that there's levels to this, absolute levels to this, bro. And Andorra on the internet, on like the top stage, who do they really have, bro? What player from Andorra plays for one of the top clubs in the world? Not a single one. It's just common sense, bro.
I'm looking at their players and I don't recognize none of them, dog.
That's what I'm saying. And it's not even a disrespect as well, blood. Some of these probably have part-time jobs, fam. Outside of this thing.
That man are mechanics, doctors.
You see what I'm saying?
It's true, because whenever you play them minnow, what do they call them? The minnows.
The minnows, yeah.
Whenever you play them minnows, they always have like their mad, like, if they score, they'll be like, this guy has got work in the morning, he's a mechanic, he's a doctor, this or that, or some fucking wild shit.
Oh, no, they're getting walloped 7-0. Let one of them score and watch them celebrate. Them man there are diving into the crowd and shit. Yeah, man, scored against the top team. They're going on a lash afterwards. 7-1, you know. But it's what it is, blood. Them man are there for the good time, fam. Participation. They're just there to participate.
Because, bro, if we be real, yeah, that's what they're like. If they got a goal against us, yeah, that's making their week, bro.
That's what I mean. That's the kind of team that they are. Look, Eric Dyer's probably worth more than their whole squad put together.
And Eric Dyer's absolute dog shit.
That's what I'm saying. So
and he didn't even make the squad.
That's what I mean. So it's not even a disrespect to them. It is what
you know who made the squad. Should I give you a reminder of the squad?
Go on.
So in the squad, goalkeepers, Sam Johnston, Jordan Pickford, and my brother, Aaron Ross Clark Ramsdale, is back again in the England setup. Good to see.
Can I say something about that? I reckon in the next few years, you might just push over Pickford, you know, to one side.
I'm saying it now, he's better than Pickford.
I think so as well. I don't trust. Listen, I ain't going to be too.
Pickford,
he might watch this. I'm not trying to be deep to Pickford.
With his dinosaur hands, blood. Less than that, rude boy. Donny's there, like, doing a T-Rex impression. Nah, fuck that, blood. Donny's there, like,
oh, man.
Like, what's he doing? What's some Michael Jackson looking motherfucker, blood? Less of that,
brother.
Less of that, blood. But yeah, I'm blood. Ramsdale will be number one, bro. The defense, we've picked Connor Cody, Reece James, Mings, Shaw, Stones. Fikayo Tomori's back.
Deserves it.
Yeah, he does still. Very unlucky to miss out on the Euro squad, if we're being totally honest.
It was madness to me, but it is what it is.
Kieran Trippier and Carl Walker. The midfielders, we've gone with Foden, Hendo, Lingard, Mount, Phillips, and Declan Rice. But I believe Calvin Phillips has left the squad through injury, and James Ward-Prowse has been called up in his place.
What, no Jude?
No Jude, it's looking like. Then we've got Grealish, Kane, Saka, Sancho has made the squad. Don't ask me.
And no Jude, yeah?
Raheem Sterling, and great to see Ollie Watkins.
Deserves it. 100% deserves it.
As well. But Sancho over Bellingham. Really?
Well, when you said Sancho, I was like, what? What do you mean?
He's had one good cameo performance for United. That was his last game. The one they drew against Everton. He done well when he came on. But He's been absolute dog shit. Man, keep using my picture as the meme. Fuck yourselves. I've had enough now. Yeah, I've had enough, blood. I'm gonna report the next man that posts it. I'm reporting it, blood. Yeah, I'm not an informer, blood. Yeah, but I'm telling you, lot. I've asked you nicely. Yeah, then I asked you aggressively. Obviously, I don't know where, I don't know whose account it is. I don't know who he is.
They're gonna keep it coming, bro. Trust
I
me.
can't pull up on him and tell him, hey boy, you know what I said? We should start the fucking games. So I will get your account shut down, blood. Skepta settings, blood. Shut down. Yeah? How the fuck is Sancho in this squad though, blood? Like, has he got nudes on Southgate? Is this like when Southgate wouldn't pick Grealish?
It doesn't make sense. I don't see if you're supposed to be playing in that England team on merit, then why is he there?
I mean, your boy Conor Gallagher, he was in the under-21s. He played last night. Him, Smith Rowe, Balogun came off the bench. So did John Jules. But has Conor Gallagher not had a better season than Jadon Sancho?
Yeah, he definitely has.
So is he not more deserving of a call-up? Why the fuck? Like, bro, this Southgate guy said he picked the team on form, yeah? Tell me how Sancho is on form. Please tell me. Man United fans, I don't give a shit what you man say. You could come dislike the video, you fucking what, blood, yeah? The truth hurts me, boy.
Yeah, we're talking about now. What is he doing now?
What are you doing now, bro? What are you doing for me now, bro? What have you done for me?
Because you're gonna have bear man in the comments that are gonna be like, oh, watch, give it time, and no, we're talking about now. If we're talking about the England team, we're talking about now, current form. Why is he there?
Sister act settings, bro. What have you done for me?
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, them Tuesday.
Don't fuck about big man team, because I see Connor Cody mash up the place. Not Connor Cody, Gallagher, sorry. Bellingham's on good form. Yeah, because I see that the goal he scored for Dortmund in the Champions League. A lovely assist for Haaland as well. I don't know if he's injured. Maybe check if Bellingham's injured.
Yeah, I'm checking right now. Because it makes no sense for him to not be in the squad.
It makes no sense at all, blood. Like, even Calvin Phillips getting a place in the squad on the run of form that Leeds have been on start of the season is a bit suspect for me. You understand? Like,
hold on. I'm still looking.
Tyrone Mings as well, blood. He's had a bit of an iffy start to the season.
Yeah, it's been a little shaky, innit?
You understand? Like, there's a few question marks, like, but
he's not even injured, fam. I'm not seeing anything anywhere saying that he's injured.
So what the fuck is going on? How is he getting in over Sancho? I mean, how's Sancho getting in over? This is ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Well, it's Andorra.
But how would you line up against Andorra?
Boy, this is a question where, like, it's like I said to you.
All right, so look, I'll go first, yeah? I'd put Ramsdale in goal.
Yeah.
I'd go over back four. I'd
rotate everyone. I'd give players a chance.
Yeah, I'd go. Tomori can play right back, innit?
Better off playing centre back.
You better off centre back, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, so I'd go Trippier, Tomori. Now, you know what? I'd go Reece James, Tomori, Connor Cody, and John Stones. I'd go Hendo. No. I'd go Rice, Foden, and Mount.
Yeah.
Then I'd go Grealish, Kane, Saka.
That's what I'm saying. Like, for
not
me,
even Kane, sorry. I'd play not even Kane, sorry. I'd go Saka, Grealish, and Watkins.
This is the game. This is a game I wish we could play the under-21s. Honestly, that's how I feel about it. This is a game where I think players deserve a chance. But
I think Sancho will start though, because I think this is where he might get a goal, because these men are shit. Like,
there's no excuse. He has to start this game.
He has to get an assist and a goal if he plays in this game. Whether you come
by half time,
bro, I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
It's be by half time. It has to. If you start, I want to see a goal or an assist by half time. Otherwise, boy,
would you start him?
Yeah, you'd have to. I'd have to, because if you don't, because this
what
is the
would
thing.
your front three be?
Sancho. What's the forward options again? Sancho, Watkins, and one more actually.
Saka.
He's
So you
played
got Saka,
He's played a
Grealish.
lot of football though, innit? Saka.
Yeah, you got Sterling. Sterling ain't really played a lot.
But even him, that's a bit much for Andorra. Because again, it's like I'm trying to find someone who wouldn't get a chance.
Grealish has played a lot. Kane's on shit form.
I'll throw Saka in there then. Fuck it. I'll just do it.
I wouldn't even play Saka, you know. I'd take out Saka, actually. I'd go Sterling, Grealish, Watkins. I'd put Sterling on. I'd put Grealish. Yeah. I'll stick Grealish on the right. Fuck it. Don't give a shit. It's fucking Andorra, blood.
Yeah, don't matter. It honestly won't make a difference, I don't think.
Don't even matter, blood. Prediction?
6-0 England.
6.
Yeah.
I go 4. I go 4-0, blood. You get me? And that's the end of another episode, people. Episode 93. Wrapped up like a Zubi, blood. You see me? Big up my brother Guni every time. You know what I'm saying? Big up my brother Jetski every time. Excuse me, every time. Big up Heineken every time. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, at the end of every episode, blood, stay safe. Wash them fucking hands, blood.